what's up you guys, Aftershare Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Roswell, New Mexico. This is season 2, episode 9. Anyways, let's get into the episode.
It was you. You're Walt. You're the little boy in the photo. You knew my mother. I don't talk about my past.
Oh, that was
Period. It's about my past. You've been lying to me all this time. You crusty old...
Okay, Michael. Mr. Sanders, I assure you, I have a deep appreciation for secrecy. What you tell us will stay between us, but you will tell us. Okay, look, beer's on us as long as you're talking.
Oh, Sheriff. Where's Charlie Cameron? She was just here. We were just talking.
Stand up, Evans. Hands.
You don't have to apologize. It's not like I was assuming you were a blushing virgin or something.
Liz and I dated in high school.
Yeah, I can't decide if I should be charmed or unnerved that you somehow orchestrated your ex third wheeling our first date.
Come on.
Be charmed. And you don't know the half of it. Kyle and I not only used to date, we also share a sister. Yeah, my mom, his dad, a torrid affair in the 80s.
Oh, so you're not related?
Oh.
We figured...
Yeah, we're good. I compared our DNA.
You did?
Hi, I'm Liz. Have we met?
Do you have a liquor license?
I'm gonna get you Arturo Teco's emergency stash.
Huh. She shouldn't be drinking.
Oh, she in recovery?
She's sick. She doesn't think I know, and she's trying to pretend like everything's normal, but it's actually a big deal. She's even out of the hospital. It's a very rare blood disease.
You looked at her medical records.
Oh, now you're respectful of hospital policy?
Whoa, we were talking about a human being, not borrowed machinery.
Got it. So if it's for your boyfriend, we're all expected to lie, steal, and cheat, but otherwise we have a strict moral code.
Okay, enough. Yes, you've told to me enough. If you were the one who died, I would have fought like hell to save you too. Your love life, on the other hand, I think you should tell Steph what you know.
I hate that I can't help her. I hate that she's lying. I hate that I even like her anyway.
She's a feisty Latina. You clearly have a type. I think she's just trying to protect you.
Lying to protect someone is still lying.
Yes.
What are you hiding?
Max is freaked out by science experiments.
Uh-huh.
Like in general. He thinks his life's gonna turn out like the end of E.T. and I don't want to stress out his heart right now, so I haven't told him that I'm back to work and all that.
Another way to not cause him any stress would be to just maybe not experiment on alien DNA. You know that, right?
It's me. There's no risk of guys in hazmat suits stealing him out of a bicycle basket. I mean, I would never expose his family. Yeah, what if
You're on a date,
could
dude.
help
You
him
shouldn't
again?
really be in here.
I looked through those files. Any record of the experiment done on Maria's grandmother was lost in a fire. What are you doing in that lab?
Kyle, the aliens have never been sick. So my theory is that their planet is very similar to ours, but just more evolved. So its inhabitants have built up a hereditary immunity to illnesses that still plague this planet.
So you're saying...
Down the line, alien DNA could create a universal vaccine. This could end illness.
Should we call the fire department? Maybe I can meet a cute fireman. Since the doctor I sometimes make out with is whisper yelling at his ex-girlfriend slash kinda sister person.
He shakes around the house. We were whispering about you, if that helps. Kyle is totally you.
It helps,
here.
but this is still a first date story fit for a Reddit thread.
Oh, it could be worse. Just went on a date with a guy who had selective amnesia and forgot that I existed. And the first thing he wanted to know was the worst thing I ever did.
I'm guessing that ended badly.
Oh, he's the love of her life.
Are you attracted to red flags?
Red has always been my color. If you need anything, you know what? Kyle knows where everything is, so I'm gonna be upstairs with my research.
What did she just notice?
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
I was a high school dick. And the guy I treated the worst back then is one of the only people I can count on now. And I hate what I put him through.
I can't stop thinking what someone as perfect as you is doing with someone like me.
Stop it.
I don't like her.
Steph. The other day, I tried looking for you at the hospital, and I found you on an operating table.
That was a routine procedure.
Hey, stop. I know you're dying.
It's none of your business. We just kissed a few times. That doesn't give you unfettered access to my medical records. Did you know that I was sick before you kissed me?
Yeah, but I meant it.
Wow! I thought you were the only one who saw me as a person and not as a patient. But then you pity kissed me? Wow, that's what this is.
Pity kiss?
You
What?
just want to be
That's not a thing.
some big hero that gives the dying girl one last thrill.
That's a bit of an overreaction.
Story once I'm gone.
Look, Steph, would you please?
Do not follow me.
What an overreaction.
Maybe I can help. This antitoxin I want to develop, it could help.
She doesn't have time for that.
If there's information that could prevent a body count and I don't apply it to saving lives, I mean, isn't that blood on my...
You're gonna use a straw.
Come back to Earth, Liz. If you go public with research based on alien DNA, it would risk exposing the aliens.
I would never let that happen.
Me neither, because you risk exposing Rosa. The pod altered her DNA too. You have to stop.
We're closed.
Max is in serious trouble. Do you want to tell Liz how you royally boned us, Kyle? Or should I?
My mom died young, and Dad was a violent son of a bitch deadbeat. I ran away as soon as I could, and I ended up, people tend to do. Little diner, little street, and a little town.
Oh, you're $1.50 short.
The tax for using the front door, boy.
Hey, kid. You know how to drive?
I'm 8.
And you're already a year behind. Let's go.
Bronson gave me work on the farm all spring. It was quiet until the night the women came. Stitched him up. Taught him English. We picked their names out of a book one night. We became a family.
Is it really better than the radio?
There's nothing on this earth like live music. It makes your bones lighter. No matter where you are, you feel like you belong.
I can't wait to have that memory.
Mm-hmm.
What memory?
Let me guess. You don't want to go to the fair. Even with all that work you've been doing to build Walt that pumpkin launcher. It's been over a year. No big bad villain's coming for you. Nora, you got a knack for engineering. You will win that pumpkin chunking contest if you come. We need the money. Bernhardt won't award first prize to a colored man.
These wars they wage are not worth fighting. They'll learn in time.
There's a band playing. Louise says there's no music where you come from.
Louise wants to dance with you. But she can't do that, can she? Our children are in danger. She can't just disappear into some imaginary safe place.
Tell me what you're planning. I know you're building something. What is it? Flying saucer? A time machine? You brought her here, and now you're just gonna take her away from me.
Louise is hopeful. I can't be. I have to protect her at all costs. I protect Louise because only Louise can protect the child.
Let Louise hear the music before you go.
Please, Miss Laura.
You're dramatizing. You barely remember this morning.
I remember every damn word. I held on to those memories for dear life, because that day was the beginning of the end.
They've been here all along, right under our damn noses.
The audacity. I can have tanks and howitzers here in 2 days. The day after tomorrow, we raid the Long Farm. This time we show no mercy.
Nora wanted to leave right away, but I begged for one more night as a family.
Stop. I don't need another recap of trip maids leading a massacre.
It's my mother's story, too. I want to know how she died.
I guess we're just assuming it is her mother.
These people, they got guns. Get away from there, Walt. Hide here and don't make a sound. X marks the spot, Walt. You understand?
The only thing worse than a liar is a traitor.
You have to understand. They're just people, sir.
They're the enemy.
Your mothers must have put up a hell of a fight. Nora built an escape hatch.
Oh, sure. Okay. Oh, he lost his eye. That's how he lost his eye. Okay.
But it was too late. I should have done something. But the soldiers were determined to leave no survivors.
You saw the ship explode? You never told anybody.
I don't know what I saw. I got the hell out of Roswell. I didn't ever want to come back. But I had unfinished business. Nora stuck this in my pocket that night.
It's a map.
It led me to where they hid you and your freaky eggs. I kept an eye out over the years. One day I went to the cave and you were gone. Then you were someone else's problem.
Whose hand is that there on her shoulder?
Mr. Bernhard, Mr. Jones, old man Gibbons, that could have been anybody.
Thank you, Mr. Sanders.
Louise was a firecracker, honey. Just just like you. That's why we all fell for her so hard.
You think it's true? That he remembers every single word? Oh my God. He said my mom told Bronson, I protect Luis because Luis is the only one who could protect the child, not children.
Yeah, true.
My mom sacrificed herself for Max. It's the healer. It's the frickin' savior.
Come on, Michael. You are so good at manufacturing things to be angry about.
We both know the universe tilts in Max's direction. We were just along for the ride.
Isabel, I need your help. Hurry.
Isabel, what's wrong?
I need to process this, okay?
Dad, there is more evidence that you have a heart in this old box than I've seen in 28 years.
Well, I believe in raising boys to be men. And men don't cry in front of their sons. That's why I never told you about Trip.
Oh my god. Old man makeup.
I don't know if there's anything else that you need. No. This is too
Aw.
generous.
I heard you talking about saving up to buy this place. I'm investing in the American dream, Arturo.
Thank you, senor.
You didn't seem like you had a bit of an accent there.
Late. Made the mistake of telling Dad where I was going. Had to listen to his whole speech about employing illegals.
What do you think, Jesse?
I don't get why he's all worked up about a couple busboys. They're not hurting anyone. They're only a problem if they come for what's ours.
Right. Preemptive strikes don't make us appear strong. They make us appear afraid. That's crucial. Jesse, you're shipping out soon. I'm very proud of you. I'd like to believe I can trust you with something very important to me.
Sir, if this is about the 1947 crash, I already know. My father told me.
Go on home, Jesse. I need a word with my brother.
Yes, sir, Grandpa Harlan.
Jesse, remember, justice must never be served until disaster has struck. You remember that?
Yes, sir.
And that was the last time I saw Trip. Harlan told me at the funeral that an alien had possessed Trip, seduced him, tricked him into trusting her. She was able to get her ultimate revenge on her family. That day at the diner, he slipped that to me under the table. I have no idea what it means.
Hey, we're gonna lay off that, Sarge. Right. Forgot who I was dealing with for a minute. I am not going to sit here and watch you drink yourself into another coma. Enjoy yourself. You came. You asked me to.
June 14, 1997. I was a deputy when I responded to the call. I was obsessed with your case. I wanted to find the scum who left you 3 kids out there and make them pay. We rounded up vagrants. We interrogated desert cult leaders. Nothing.
Isabel and I don't have violent memories. We never showed signs of abuse.
Perhaps that's true for Isabel. I checked on you at the group home. You were screaming and scribbling on the walls. Michael tried to settle you down.
I thought it was the other way around.
That was the day the Eversons adopted you.
My parents left Michael in that group home because he was disturbed. They thought he needed someone who could focus on him.
Michael took that crayon from you before Ann and David walked in. He was afraid of you.
No, you were lying.
I am giving you the facts, unpleasant as they may be. Now it's your turn.
You want facts? You were grasping at straws. Cam and Mimi, they were missing for weeks, and Cam's sister is in danger right now. And yet you are sitting here with me because of something you think you saw 20 years ago.
Do you see what I mean about snapping? You heard of the Gunther twins? One's a bootmaker, one's a paranoid schizophrenic. They have cameras all over their farm. After an incident, we found footage of Mimi DeLuca getting out of the back of a hunting van the night she vanished. Guess she did some shoe shopping? That same van was caught in a traffic camera 100 yards from where Cameron's car was abandoned. You want to guess the third camera that caught that hunting van, Evans?
The hotel security cams tonight. That's what I've been saying.
Right. What's the most common profile for a kidnapper?
White males at 28 to 40. But you can't place me at the other 2 scenes. This is all...
Is it true you have a sexual history with one of the victims? That you have issues with rage? That you have the know-how? Max, your passport has never been locked crossing into Mexico.
Because he was dead.
Max Evans, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to return.
Isabel, I need your help. Hurry.
Oh my God, Max? What's going on? Isabel, how are you here? I have his phone.
Well, I just got a late-night urge to support my local law enforcement, but this is a shocking twist.
You don't want to do this.
Is, are you okay?
I'm fine. I just fainted. I'm a fainter.
She's a fainter.
We're closed!
Max is in serious trouble. Do you want to tell Liz how you royally boned us, Kyle? Or should I?
I've been here all night.
Isabel, where is Max?
Kyle's mom arrested him for, I don't know.
Kidnapping or murder or kicking puppies. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't stop her. I couldn't even begin to get into her mind.
What does that have to do? What did you do?
My mom was totally spiraling, trying to figure out what was going on. Not eating, not sleeping.
You stole the yellow pollen from the lab.
I put it in perfume I gave her for her birthday.
Oh.
She was on a collision course with aliens, Liz. I had to protect her.
She thinks that Max killed Noah.
Max did kill Noah. She's not wrong. And I won't let you violate her mind to make her think that she is. But there's another solution. All right? Just stay here. The both of you. I'll handle it.
What if we have this story wrong? My dad said an alien seduced Trip into trusting her so that she could exact revenge. He once said that you were doing the same thing to me, but he was wrong. I know that you loved me. So maybe he's wrong about Trip. Maybe the entire time Trip and Nora, they were on the same side. What if they had a real connection? Maybe he was trying to warn Walt in the diner that day.
He said the raid was in 2 days. He tricked an 8-year-old.
Maybe, but maybe not.
What's going on? We don't move on the farm until day after tomorrow.
Change of plans. We raid tonight.
On whose orders?
The men are ready. You prepare to show that alien bitch no mercy? Or, she just a wounded deer?
Don't underestimate me, Harlan. Hell, I'll take Father's gun.
What if the after-action report was falsified?
The only thing worse than a liar is a traitor.
You have to understand. They're just people, sir.
Think of the child. Come.
You hesitated, Trip. There's nothing worse than a traitor.
She got into my head again. Lower your weapon, brother. Think. We have to know how they do it. We have to bring them in alive.
Something isn't right.
I'm a Maine's man, Harlan. I'll prove myself. Lower your weapon. You'll have your fun later, boys.
Why did you stop for a moment?
What if Trip knew that Nora wanted Louise protected at all costs?
Then he failed. Louise died. My mom ended up in Caulfield, Alex.
Hey, my dad always said that justice can't be served until after disaster is struck. But Tripp's last words to him were very different. Tripp said that justice must not be served until after disaster has struck. There is a world of difference there, Garen.
What's the matter? Everybody's dead. We'll never know the truth.
Interesting.
I'm done with that part. Can I marry the ketchup?
Sure. Isabel Evans working at the diner?
The fryers are off, my friend, and I'm only turning them back on if your day was worse than ours.
I am not here for fries. Apparently, in the 80s, my Uncle Trip had a favorite booth here. He said he liked the way the light hit it, but that doesn't sound like something a Maine's man would say.
I mean, there's this one booth that gets the light just right in the afternoon. Teenagers are always taking selfies there.
Looking for something that's just kind of out of place. Something that nobody would really notice.
How about an X?
X marks the spot.
X marks the spot.
I think your uncle left that here.
If somebody left it for him.
That's her. That's Ma'am. That's my mom. Look how beautiful.
She survived?
She's older. She survived the raid. She lived.
Thank you, Trip. He wasn't hunting them. He was trying to help them. I know where we need to go next.
Sheriff, I'll never be able to prove it, but there are 14 unsolved murders in Chavez County that I believe Noah Bracken is responsible for.
That's insane.
Drifters, teenage runaways, the undocumented, anyone with No one to miss him. He killed him.
Even if that were true, it doesn't mean you can...
I know. I also know that he violated my sister for 10 years. He manipulated her, he abused her. He made her do things she would never do. A bolt of lightning killed my brother-in-law. And he deserved it. There are people in this county who deserve the protection of honest police officers like you. And he wasn't one of them. I miss working with you, Sheriff.
When I said 6 o'clock, I figured I'd see you around noon.
I've stolen $3,472 worth of copper wire from you over the last 13 years. If I start keeping real hours and you garnish 25% of my weekly paycheck, I'll have...
I am blind, kid. I'm not stupid. I didn't need the damn wire. I came to the group home twice, you know. They weren't too keen on letting a junkyard dog who smelled like bathtub gin adopt a child. I don't blame them. Messed you up even worse, but I tried. I got 1 year, 3 months, and 4 days with Miss Louise and Miss Nora. No matter what, I can't pay you back for that. Keep the money.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, well that was Roswell, New Mexico, Season 2, Episode 9. So we learnt more about, you know, the mums and Trip, and he wasn't such a bad guy after all, maybe. Very intrigued. What did you guys think? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.